Waterloo Road has had many stars appear on it, so here's my list of the top 10 stars to come from Waterloo Road. Starting off at number 10, we've got Sophie McShera, who you know as the quirky Roz from Waterloo Road. Since her days on Waterloo Road, she's appeared as Drizella in Cinderella, she appeared in over 50 episodes of Downton Abbey as Daisy, and was even Miss Graham in The Queen's Gambit. In at number 9, we've got JackoConnell, who appeared in just one episode of Waterloo Road as Dale. Since his time on Waterloo Road, he's appeared as the unmissable James and Skins, Louis in Unbroken, and has recently starred in films like Ferrari and Back to Black. He also has a modest following of 36,000 followers on Instagram. In at number 8, we've got Chris Gere, who you recognise as Mr. Wilding from Waterloo Road. Since his 2 appearances on Waterloo Road, we've seen him appear as a main character in the Sky sitcom Trolleyed. He was Hayley's boyfriend in Modern Family, and even appeared as Roger in Detective Pikachu. He also has 59,000 followers on Instagram. In at number 7, we have another teacher, and that's LES Gabel, who you know as Mr. Cleaver, the PE teacher. Since Waterloo Road, he's appeared as Andrew in World War Z, Ricaro in Game of Thrones, and of course now everyone knows him as Walter from Scorpion. On top of all this, he now has 170,000 followers on Instagram. In at number 6, we have Tom Payne, but you all know him as the know-it-all Brett from Waterloo Road. Since being on Waterloo Road, he's appeared as Malcolm in The Prodigal Son, Paul in The Walking Dead, and as Hugh in Horizon. And his Instagram following is a massive step up from the previous people on this list, with just under 1 million followers. In at number 5, we have Jenna Coleman, who we know as the slightly aggressive Lindsay from Waterloo Road. Since Waterloo Road, she's had a massive rise to fame, including appearing in Captain America. She was Clara Oswald in Doctor Who, and even Victoria in Victoria. So it's safe to say she is definitely a star, and she has over 1 million followers on Instagram. In at number 4, we have Jodie Comer, who you may have missed in Waterloo Road, as she only appears in one episode as Sarah. Since Waterloo Road, she starred as Millie in Free Guy, Villanelle in Killing Eve, and has recently been Kathy in The Bike Riders. She also has a staggering 2.5 million followers on Instagram. Now we're into the big ones. In at number 3, we have Lucien Laviscount, who you know as the lovable Jonah from Waterloo Road. Since his time in Rochdale, he's gone on to be Earl Grey in Scream Queens, Billy in Snatch, and of course he's now known for Alfie in Emily in Paris. He has a staggering 2.6 million followers on Instagram and is even dating Shakira. In at number 2, we have Phoebe Dynevor, who you know as the sometimes quiet Siobhan in Waterloo Road. Since being on Waterloo Road, she was Alexandra in The Bank of Dave, Claire in Younger, and of course Daphne in Bridgerton. She's gained loads of fans and has over 4 million followers on Instagram. And finally, in at number 1, we have Reg Jean Paage, who you know as Guy from Waterloo Road. Since being on Waterloo Road, he's played Carmichael in The Grey Man, he was Zenk in Dungeons and Dragons, and everybody knows him as Simon from Bridgerton. He really is a megastar these days and has an incredible 6.6 million followers on Instagram. And that's my top 10 stars to come from Waterloo Road. Tell me what you thought of my top 10 in the comments, and let me know if I missed anyone, as there's so many characters in Waterloo Road, it's quite easy to do so.